So what's up guys, it's here Bayanino or Quadigy, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Warzone. The Season 5 update for Warzone has finally dropped, and it has given us a bunch of buffs and nerfs to a number of weapons. So instead of reading the patch notes, which you guys can read for yourselves in the comment section below or the description, and this video would be too long if I read it all myself, I just decided to give you guys my absolutely best class setups as of Warzone Season 5 with all of these updates in mind. I've analyzed these patch notes to the very last minute detail, and hopefully these classes will help you guys to dominate the meta here in Warzone. But before we get you guys those class setups, I want to shout out 3 amazing people from the comment section below. I want to shout out TMX, K-Gore, and Just a Minimum Wage. They're a part of the Noti Gang, and if you want to be a part of the Noti Gang in the future, just subscribe to the channel, watch my videos, and just be awesome, because that's what you guys are. Now with this intro out of the way, let's go ahead and get you guys the top 5 best classes for Warzone Season 5. So starting things off, we got the Armaguerra SMG from Call of Duty Vanguard. Now the Armaguerra did catch a number of nerfs, but it wasn't all like particularly on the gun, it was more on the attachments around the gun. And all the attachments that were nerfed were attachments that I didn't really use. So that being said, the Armaguerra still proves to be the meta SMG to use in my opinion, just because of its amazing movement speed that it still has, great ADS speed, amazing damage, and pretty much damage per mag, because you put a 60 round mag or a 72 round mag, and this thing still proves to be one of the most effective guns in the game. This thing is just absolutely lethal. Let me know what you guys think about the Armaguerra in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's talk about the class. So here's the class. We got the muzzle, the recoil booster, giving us that faster fire rate. Barrel being the body 315mm CII, which I'm surprised they didn't nerf. They didn't nerf this attachment, which is one of the most key attachments in the game. It gives you that damage, less damage fall off at long range, and that bullet velocity, really making this gun a very, very strong contender for the meta just because of this attachment. Optics giving the straight flex because it's a clean sight. Stock body DA for that recoil control. Underbarrel for that recoil control. The magazines can be the 60 round mags. They nerfed it a little bit, but not enough to make it useless. It just lowered the movement of the gun a bit. Ammunition subsonic stay off the minimap. Rear grip is going to be taped grip to really give this gun that movement speed that it needs to outplay your opponents. And perk hard scope for the accuracy and recoil. And perk 2 quick to make this gun even faster. Just really focus on movement and recoil control and damage. And I still believe this gun is better than the Blixen, especially now. I think the Blixen is done for with this update. And the Marco. I still think the Marco is very competitive, but I think the Armaguerra has the edge over the Marco. Let me know what you guys think about the top SMG contenders in Warzone Season 5. For our second weapon, we have the SVT-40 marksman rifle from Vanguard, and this might come as a surprise to you guys, but they majorly buffed the marksman rifles with this current update of Warzone. First off, they gave all the marksman rifles the ability to have AR ammo, and if you guys don't remember, this happened in the beginning of Cold War with the DMR meta. So I think the SVT is going to be like the DMR, which is going to be a little bit crazy. And they gave all the marksman rifles less flinch. And in general, they just buffed each of the marksman rifles individually. We really haven't seen a marksman rifle meta ever since the beginning of the Cold War integration. And now with Vanguard, we're actually seeing some marksman rifles stand up because the devs chose to buff these things. Hopefully, the buffs aren't too crazy, but I think the SVT-40 is going to be one of those standout guns. And you gotta be very, very freaking careful and try out all of the marksman rifles, and maybe you can find something even more broken than the marksman rifles in general. But I'm telling you right now, this thing is going to be a hoot. So for the SVT-40, I decided to put the muzzle of the MX silencer to keep us off the minimap. Barrel being the ZAC 730mm precision for long range. Optics in the G16 because I tend to play Fortune's Keeper Rebirth Island. You can use the 3 to 6x optic if it has that. Yeah, this one, if you want. Stock is giving me the Kovalevsky SO2 weighted for that super recoil control. Underbarrel hand stop for the recoil control. For the magazine, I decided to use the Sakura 20 round mags, but it might be better to put the regular 20 round mags, the 7.62. So try both out and let me know which you like better. Ammunition lengthen for the extra bullet velocity. Rear grip, leather grip for that super fast ADS speed, so this is going to be more snappy. Perk vital to make this gun have more damage, which is dangerous. And perk 2 on hand. So you have that extra ADS speed. We don't need to run fully loaded anymore because this gun uses AR ammo. So the AR ammo buff really makes this SVT-40 dangerous. And the fact that it has less flinch is really crazy as well. So check out all the marksman rifles, but especially this class. Let me know what you guys think about them. For our third gun, we have the Grau from Modern Warfare, and this one's a surprising one because in the patch notes they've stated that they have actually buffed the Grau to oblivion. It got a max damage increase, making it better up close, a max damage range increase, and a neck damage multiplier increase to 1.15 up from 1.01. And I already thought the Grau was super good before Season 5, but now with this buff in hand, this gun is even better, and I recommend you guys going back to the Grau for any Modern Warfare lovers out there, because this thing should definitely pack a punch, and it just looks beautiful with that Skynet camo, just like you guys. But anyways, here's the class. Muzzle's gonna be the monolithic suppressor, stay us off the minimap. Barrel's gonna be the Tempest 26.4-inch Archangel for that recoil control, damage range, bull velocity, making this gun really good at range. Laser, tac laser, so we got that super snappy ADS speed. Underbarrel, commando foregrip to really maximize the recoil stabilization of the gun, and the 60-round mags, just so we have as much ammo as possible. If you want, you can take off the tac laser and put an optic, but I feel like the iron sights of the Archangel are just so good, you can use them at any range. But try out the Grau. This buff should definitely give it some more life. You know, quote to Drake. For our fourth weapon, we got the reliable STG from Vanguard. And yeah, it did catch a couple of nerfs, but overall, the gun should still be one of the most effective guns in the game. This gun just doesn't go away. It just keeps coming back, and I still recommend the STG for anybody that wants a more reliable gun. The KGM-40 really got like a damage nerf in this recent update, and I just think at range it's a little too much on the weaker side, but it's still accurate, of course, but this gun is just a little bit stronger and still just as accurate, so I recommend the STG. Anyways, on the class, we got the MX Silencer, the barrel being the VDD 760mm 05B for more range, optic being the SVT-40 PU Scope 36X, or you can use the G16 2.5X. Stock is going to be the VDD 27 Precision for that horizontal recoil control and ADS speed. Underbarrel is going to be the hand stop, of course. Magazine is going to be the KRNG 50 round mags for that extra recoil control. Ammunition lengthened. Rear grip, hatch grip for that vertical and horizontal recoil control. Perk, sleight of hand to make this gun really snappy with that reload, and perk 2 on hand for that snappy ADS speed. One thing you can do is put this to the recoil booster and put the ammunition to subsonic if you just want a bit more fire rate and firepower into this gun, making it melt a little bit faster. But either setup is good. Yeah, the SCG, still amazing. And for our fifth and final gun, we're showing some Cold War love to the UGR SMG. I don't know why, but they decided to buff this gun again. It's a small little buff, but they increased the mag size of this gun from 40 to 45, so 5 extra bullets in this gun, making it even more effective. And you can still use your Cold War MP5s, your Milano got a buff as well. The AK-74U is good, but I just really love this UGR, and they keep making it better, so why not? The Grau suppressor, the barrel being the VDV reinforced, you can use that or the Task Force barrel. Stock is the KGB skeletal stock, underbarrel Spetsnaz grip, and the rear grip is the drop shot wrap. Pretty much all helps in recoil control, ADS speed, and sprint to fire time. This gun is still great. Like I said, you can use the Cold War MP5 if you want. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys all end up using these class setups and going crazy with them. Definitely stay tuned to the channel, though. I'll have videos on the EX1 and the new SMG of the RA225 as soon as I max them out and level them up. So yeah, you guys are beautiful and amazing. And let me know what other Warzone guns I should use this season. I'll see y'all later. Bye.